I would prefer to meet Inter Milan instead of Bayern Munich in this UCL semi-finals. I have my reasons, and I know a lot of you are going to disagree on this based on your personal reasons. But wait to hear my own reason. We have met Bayern Munich this season quite alright, and we won them 4-1. But if you can calmly remember what happened in that game, if you can really, vividly remember everything that happened in that game, and you're able to tell yourself the truth, you will be able to realize that the domination we've been having against other teams like Real Madrid, ATM, Benfica, BVB, and the rest was not the same domination we exhibited in that game. It was a game where Bayern Munich had 60% of the possession. They had 60% of the possession. So what it means is that we really did not dominate in the middle. What happened was that the little that we dominated, we were able to launch attacks with them. But when it comes to that middle, Bayern Munich actually had a better possession game than Barcelona. And the 4-1 winning can be attributed to our midfield partial dominance. And then the glorious performance by Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal standing up to the occasion, delivering world-class chances to Rafinha, and then Rafinha getting his finishing right. You could see that it was almost a Rafinha affair. Rafinha scored a hat-trick. And the goals scored by Rafinha were very much wonderful goals. Goals that he actually, put in effort to score. Those goals were not put on a plate for him. The only goal that I think that was on a plate was the goal scored by Lewandowski. And you could see what happened. Lopez had to give that player a little nudge to get that space and then deliver it to Lewandowski for Lewandowski to finish it off. But the goals scored by Rafinha were actually wonderful goals, world-class goals that Rafinha had to put a lot of energy to make sure those goals were at the back of the net. If you look at the first goal, Rafinha had to make sure, yes, he was through on goal, he was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but he made sure he dribbled that goalkeeper and put that ball at the back of the net. The second goal, you could see how he scored with his right foot through the legs of, was that Upamecano? That was actually a difficult goal. And then the third goal, Lamine Yamal delivered a wonderful chance to Rafinha. He had two markers on him, and he was able to run towards the goalpost. He didn't even wait until he got to the goalpost because those markers were ready to bring him down, and he scored from that distance. So you could see that we really did not have an easy game against Bayern Munich. It was against a team that almost have